cityunderground.com. Your music, your station.
Yes, sir. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Moejoe, man. Dig this on Windy City Underground, your music, your station. We are live. We got a really good show going on today. It's man's mental health. Let me get the screen together so y'all can see my beautiful face. You feel me? Move this one. Where the hell it go? Where's that? There we go. All right, here we go. What's going on, man? Man's mental health today. It's your boy Moejoe, man. What is going on? I appreciate y'all sliding. Appreciate y'all touching down with me, man. We just Windy City Underground. You already know your music, your station. We gonna talk about some man's mental health, man. We're gonna talk about some man's mental health. What is this they talking about? Confirm my age. I don't even know what the hell that is. Anyway, forget it. We just gonna go. Anyway, we talk about man's mental health, man. One thing that I feel like that we don't even talk enough about sometimes, as far as, you know what I'm saying, giving some credit to the guys, you know what I'm saying, when we be in our feelings sometimes, and the reason why we be in our feelings. So, well, you know, I like to shine light on that. It's probably the third time I've done this type of show, but you're gonna hear this a lot. You're gonna get to this a lot, because I like to highlight the fact that, you know, we need some loving too. You know what I'm saying? What they say, thugs need love too, right? You know what I mean? So we are touching down on that. First off, I want to do a little bit of word on the street real quick. I left my tablet, man, with all my information on it, so I'm gonna try and pull it up real quick on my Instagram if possible. But there's been some stuff going on, man. There's been some things going on. For one, let me go to my story here. Oh man, it already went away. But so Al Pacino, you know what I'm saying, his birthday. That dude don't seem like he going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You know how we seem like we losing all our peoples, right? All our dope actors and whatnot. Al Pacino, one of them dudes, and Robert De Niro, one of them dudes, man, that just keep on ticking. You feel me? He just keep on going, and he will not stop, it seems like, right? So shout out them two brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Making some dope movies back in the day, historical joints, you know what I'm saying, that we gonna always remember, and it's gonna be legendary in the future. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. Outside of that, you come on in, bro. Yep. Let's see. If y'all didn't know, Michael Vick was the first black quarterback drafted to #1. If you didn't know that, the NBA playoffs have started. You feel me? Memphis, man, gave up a damn near 30-point lead. 30-point lead, man, to OKC. I'm talking about third quarter just went on down. Really, the end of the third quarter, it was ridiculous. I couldn't believe it happened like that, man. But it's crazy. But hey, shout out OKC, man. You know, they got the the MVP over there right now. You feel me? And what's the boy name? I can't never say his name. Shea Kid Gilchrist Alexander, whatever his name is, whatever. SGA. Let's just say that SGA. Hold on, let me get your mic on, man. Shout out my boy. Let me introduce you too, man. Let me tap you in right quick. You know what I'm saying? We got some special guests over here right now, man. My boy Keith. You know what I'm saying? Y'all introduce yourself. Let me get y'all mics together, man. Y'all introduce yourself. Set up stuff to introduce yourself. Ready? Yeah, go ahead. Whenever you're ready. Go ahead, brother.
It's the man of the people. It's El Kappa.
El Kappa, you feel me?
Yo, this is Keith, man. You can catch me on Keith440 at TikTok. You can catch me on Facebook, Marquise Chapman. But man, I'm here, man, representing the show, man. Moejoe and Lero, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all sliding. But we just talk about some of the word on the street, man. Just some stuff that's been going on before we get into the man's mental health. I know we're running a little bit limited on time, so I don't want to take up too much. But outside of that, you know, rest in peace, Steve McMichael. You know what I'm saying? He was back from the '86 Bears. You feel me? He was one of those. Who was a linebacker, right? I forget. It was like a linebacker. Yeah, he was there. Brian Urlacher, you feel me? It was our daddy's Brian Urlacher, you feel me? So rest in peace to him, man. Peace and blessings to his family. Little sneaker news. What we got? The Bread Lows coming out. Bread 11 Lows coming out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the biggest fan of low 11s. I do like low 11s, but I'm not the biggest fan of them. I really wish they would have just brought back the regular Bread 11s, because I missed them every time. But anyway, that's that. We talk about man's mental health, man. And I want to just bring up something that did happen throughout the week. Actually last 2 weeks, because again, let me apologize for last week. I wasn't able to make it here last week. Had some other things going on, but your boy brought home the championship trophy. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out the staff student game. You know what I'm saying? Students brought it home. You feel me? I just want to throw that out there right quick. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
We did.
brought home the trophy.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta play smart, not hard. You feel me? So it is what it is. So shout out team. What is that? Jalen? Jalen. Shout out team Jalen Briscoe. Jalen Briscoe. He put he put your boy on the team, man. I just had to do what I had to do. You feel me? But shout out Briscoe. He was our MVP. I should have brought the trophy with me. Man.
They was playing. They was playing.
We was who?
You can't take a win away from the champ.
Yeah,
you gotta take it away, man. They
yeah, we can't take it
bubble.
away.
They did in the bubble tournament with injuries.
Talk about the bubble tournament.
Yeah. I will call it maybe the nursing home tournament, because a lot of them was out there old. They couldn't move like we wanted to, man. Couldn't move like we wanted to. You got Grandman down there too, brother.
Oh, man.
Yes, sir. But yeah. So man's mental health, man. You know what I'm saying? I like to do this one, especially when on Fridays when the guys is here. You know what I'm saying? I got some guys that can shine some, you know what I'm saying, light on what it is I'm talking about here, and what it is we want people to understand about men and how we move and how we do things. You know what I'm saying? We give a lot of respect to the women, as we should. You know what I'm saying? They carry our babies. You know what I'm saying? They burden bearers of our homes. You know what I'm saying? They the managers. They the ones that make everything happen. You know what I'm saying? We got to go out there and bring it home, though. We got to go out there and lead, you know what I'm saying, and make sure everything's going properly. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to mention something about, we go, one thing about me is, I take care of birthdays, right? Like April has been real crazy for me. Like you got my old lady, you got, and then my two girls, you know what I'm saying? So that's 3 birthdays in 1 month, you know what I'm saying? My brother's birthday, you know what I'm saying? And then I got all this stuff I'm booking myself for, you know what I'm saying? So it makes it hard in the month of April to get things done and accomplished, you know what I'm saying? So back up against the wall is like, what do you do? Money funny, you know what I'm saying? I ain't working the same job I was working. I'm putting all my chips into this media, you feel me? So, how do you make that happen? How you make that work? You feel me? And it ain't no how. It's make it happen.
Gotcha.
And that's the thing that we have to do as men, right? Yeah. Ain't no damn, how I'm gonna do it. You just figure it out.
Yeah, we can't.
You feel me?
We don't get that.
Yeah.
I mean, you do, but you don't. It's like toughen up. You a man, or don't do this. You can't.
You know what I'm saying?
You the man. How you can break down, and man, we get no leeway.
No. And it's like we don't have any no feelings towards it. You feel me? It's like we can't have any feelings, and letting people know, like, hey, I'm upset today. You feel me? Like I'm things ain't go right for me today, so I want to be in my feelings. But we get that past the women, right? You know what I'm saying? Why can't I sit back on the couch and play the game, or have a binge, watch the game or whatever, the fight on or something like that, and just be in my peace. You know what I'm saying? And then when I want to be in my peace, you think something wrong, and I'm mad at you, and I'm really just trying to depress, decompress. There you go. Yeah. Said the wrong word. Anyway, you know how I be. I'm sorry. We mess up all the time, man. We mess up all the time. But anyway, I ain't trying to reliterate. That's the inside joke for those who might know what I'm saying. But anyway, reliterate. Relevant. Anyway, I didn't. It's hard for us to be in that light, man. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for us to even be emotional. We can't be emotional. You know what I'm saying? We can't. It don't work. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got any examples of when, you know what I'm saying? Man, y'all just had a lot to deal with, a lot going on. I had to finish it all and it got to get done. And I really want to stop and just, decompress. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't got the time to. You know what I mean? Y'all got any situations like that?
No, I don't got no situation like that.
Okay.
That you needed to decompress?
That's every day. That's every day for me.
Okay. Yeah, so every day, you know what I'm saying, something go up, you gotta find a way to come down. You know what I'm saying? I feel you.
It's damn like that. It's on all aspects, whether we dealing with our relationships and we need to I feel like my situation, a little bit different. I did all this time in the joint. So come home, my lady want to rush a relationship.
Right.
And it's like, man, for a decade, I have not been in a relationship.
Yeah.
So now you forcing me into a relationship. And I ain't tripping because this is my lady. She good people.
She been holding
But
down.
at times, it's like, ain't nobody trying to understand what I got to go through. I have not had a relationship over a decade. Then prior to before that, I lived how I wanted to live. So now I'm embracing this newness or whatnot.
Right.
I don't know how to do this. And so
Yeah.
now when it comes time for me to talk, is, oh, you acting this way, or you ain't on this, or you ain't. I can't express to you how I feel because you ain't taking that in because I don't have time to be emotional. I don't have time to be this. I just got to do this.
When you do, it's a problem.
Yeah.
They won't understand it.
And man,
you know what I'm saying?
I seen something. Sorry for cutting you off.
No, you good. You
I
good.
seen something on social media, man. It made perfect sense. It's like this dude, like a woman asked the question to a dude, like, man, why sometimes if my man seem more emotional than me? And the dude hit over a response like, so your man had to go out in this cold world. Every day he got to face this. Every day he got to face that. Every day is this ups and downs. It's the job. It's the people. It's this. When he come home, maybe he want to relax and be emotional.
Exactly.
Why are you stopping him from being that? Why he got to be hard at home when he got his woman to be soft?
And granted, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Your old lady may have some issues going on. They might have they have some stresses in their day that they might want to come in, you know what I'm saying, lay on you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But this is my mental, right? I just had this epiphany. I believe it was yesterday or the day before. You know, I come home and I had a long day, and I be thinking to myself, is it right for me to come home and lay all that stress of my day on my significant other? Just, but you know how you come like, yeah, how was your day? You know what I'm saying? Instead of me just saying like, oh, it was cool, it was all right. You know what I'm saying? It's a little BS here and there, but it was cool. You know what I'm saying? Instead of laying every detail of the stress on them, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it right for me to do that? Because of course I want to let it out. I want to get it out. You know what I'm saying? I should get it out, but maybe me getting that out may put more stress and whatnot on top of her, or, you know what I'm saying? Or her, or her to him, you know what I'm saying? So yes, we want to talk about it, but when do we talk about it? Is it a way that, so should we call? In my mental, I'm thinking like, call before. No, straight up. When it's going on, I tell my old lady, call me in the midst of it. And we talk about it now. That way when you come home, we ain't got to talk about it. You come home, you say, yeah, it was cool, some BS, you know what I'm saying? But now we laid up and we loving, you know what I'm saying? Instead of it coming home and now we got to take 45 minutes to talk about what you had going on. And now I'm telling you different ways you could have dealt with it. Now you mad because you home and it's like, you supposed to just be listening. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really trying to help solve the problem. So if that's the case, hit me as soon as it happened, so we can talk about it, and I can give you my opinions then. So when you come home, we ain't got to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? I just thought about that literally like a day or two ago. Like, I'm like, you know what? Am I doing too much? Is she doing too much by coming home and telling me, like, hey, this happened at work and that happened at work, and I was pissed off about that and mad about this or whatever, and now you reliving it at home while we sitting there. You know what I'm saying? Now you stressing more.
When it's the proper way.
I was just about to say, so what you talking about is so common, man. There's so many guys. I know I go through it, and I know it's a lot more guys to go through it. But I don't know if y'all familiar with Vince Staples.
Oh yeah. I know Vince Staples.
So he got a TV show.
Yeah. We was talking about what I want to do. It's kind of similar. Yeah.
So Vince Staples, you know, if y'all ever watch attention to this or watch the show, I'm talking about paid any attention to the show or watch the show. Vince Staples, every episode is a different crazy day in his life. He's a rapper. He's from the streets. He's from LA. You know, Compton. I want to say.
I believe so.
But you know, every episode is another crazy day that he had to endure. And when he get home, each episode ends like this. And you can vouch for him. He get home, he walk through the door, he drop his bag or whatever stuff, his hat, you take all that off and sit on the couch.
Yeah, here comes his old lady.
Here comes his old lady. Hey babe, how was your day? Oh, it was all right.
I was all right.
And the show go off. He never gave.
Nah, it was nothing really. Not really. Like
that's the end of the show, and that's how the show go off. And not to say that there's anything wrong with that, but I just feel like what he was saying, when you get into talking about and reliving and talking about what's going on, depending on who the significant other is, whether it's the male or the female in the situation, depending on who the person that's pouring out, the other person may not know how to receive or react or respond to that information. So that's how a lot of things get started in my experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you sitting here pouring out to someone and they not seeing it as you pouring out. They think you crying, or they think you complaining, or they think you're doing all this other stuff that's totally opposite from what you're really doing. You know what I mean? And I feel like that be a lot of the situation too.
I think sometimes you got to figure out who you dealing with. You got to, it's like if we doing a podcast, you got to know your personnel.
Yes,
if you doing anything.
Yeah.
So I'm not finna, I mean, at times I do, everybody has done. I'm not finna sit up there and try to talk to my lady about something I should be talking to one of the guys about.
True.
She ain't finna get this.
True.
And unless I tell my lady, like she got, you know how, I don't know, shit with friends or whatnot. And then so now, like since they distant, you pulling that on me. I'm like, hey man, I can't be this friend, that friend, and this friend. I'm your man. You have the subjects and topics you talk to Crystal, Karen, and Sharon about. I really ain't.
I can't even relate to that
stuff.
I can't relate to it. And I don't mean to be bogus. Yeah.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? I might try and be like, oh, so what's that like the updo time? Okay, you like, no, it ain't the updo, it's great. Oh, okay. And now I'm just gonna shut up and just let you talk. You know.
Hey man, this is for you. This is
Yeah.
I may have to talk to moms instead of my woman.
Yeah.
Hey, grandma might understand this, or my sister, or whatever the case may be. But I think we make a mistake by laying the wrong information or details on wrong people at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Because if you have a woman or a significant other friend, I believe you should be able to lay upon them anything. Yeah. But we have to be consciously aware, like maybe you can't handle it. So,
some of them can't, man.
And then we'll figure this out. Or just let me just
agree.
vent, and I don't even need you to hear. Just hear what I got to say.
Yeah, for real.
So I believe that. But
Yeah.
I don't think sometimes we don't have no space for that, because it's like you are the leader, you are the head, you are the person somebody depend on. And if you really are this person, and you really are doing these things, then it's damn near like, man, we got it out. We got
it for real, man. Yeah.
Me and my girl had this conversation a lot.
Okay.
With my situation, I was just it's 2025. So two years ago, I was just in a situation where I was financially set. I had a salary paid job. You know, I had a lot of good things going for myself. I built it from the mud and came up, rose up from the dirt and got myself together. Right. Then, you know, things happened. I got put on child support. I enrolled in the school, you know, about to come to IMS. And in the midst of all that, I lost my job, got put on child support, paying $675 a month in child support for one
crazy.
But
for one baby.
Hold on.
I know somebody 100 for 3.
So all this is going on. I enrolled back in school, got put on child support, end up losing the job, can't pay the bills at the crib, end up having to get up out the crib. So now I'm in a situation where it's all this stuff stacked against me. You know, as a student, I'm about to graduate, trying to figure it out. Ain't had a job, none while I was a student here. But my girl opened the door for me, you know, let me come in, did a stand-up thing. But all of this is even new to her. So with dealing with a guy who has had was standing on his own, doing everything on his own, and now he done fell from grace, and now she had to open the door. You know, all this is new for her. So she tell me all the time, you know, a lot of times we get into it, it's because she don't know how to deal with the situation. You know what I mean? So she resorting back to the only thing she know, and that's probably nagging, complaining, whatever it is that she do. You know,
one thing I just mentioned to my old lady, if she watching, you know, whatever, I'm saying anyway. No, for real. One thing I had mentioned to her though, you know, we get into these modes to where, you know what I'm saying, we get upset and whatnot and want to, you know what I'm saying, spaz out a little bit, you know what I'm saying? We get entitled to all our emotions, right? You know what I'm saying? But sometimes we get into these modes to where we feel some kind of way, you know what I mean? And we want to be upset about certain things. And we realize in the midst of that, even in the midst of talking about it afterwards, like, yeah, I might have been this, that, and the third or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, at the time I did feel this way. Well, at that time, why didn't you bring yourself down right there? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you realize I'm tripping right now. Yeah. But you know what? I'm a trip anyway, because you ain't finna be tripping on me. Why amplify? Even though they might have been the one to compound it, that don't mean you have to compound it with it. Don't keep stacking. Yeah. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Once you see that happen and go and bring yourself down, you're gonna watch how the conversation come down. They not gonna change right away, but if you continue to you know what, I was tripping. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Let's start over and have this conversation correctly. You know what I mean? But everybody, I mean, that's male and female though. So I'm not just talking about women, but it's just something I had mentioned to her or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Something similar we was talking about. You know, so. But yeah, you know, if you can find a way to bring that down, son, man, it's always a plus. You know what I mean? What about you, bro? Anything like that? You had any situations like that going on, or anything you want to add on to it?
No.
Okay.
Not
okay.
really. Come on, Kappa.
I know you got something.
He got something.
Come on,
Man,
you got
man,
something.
don't
He's
hold
like,
back his
nah.
knowledge, man. We all need, brother.
You know,
goddamn.
I mean, you know, you ain't gotta be even be that, man. You talk about your own mental health.
I'll be solo dolo.
Yeah.
If I'm feeling something, I'm just gonna go in the dark room and go sit in silence.
Yeah. Be with
your
your
thoughts.
thoughts.
Solitude.
Thoughts.
Yes,
So
sir.
when you sit in silence, do you think that's more like effective? Do it help you, or that's how you just cope, or do you really get the problem solved?
Man, it helped me. The problem don't go away.
Okay.
Right. Problem don't go away, but you know why that problem don't go away? Because we go there and I sit in our mode. That's our time to figure out how we finna clean this milk up. Milk got spilled.
Absolutely.
You feel me? So we go back, we sit down, we sit in the room or whatever, and we sit there and think about it. Okay, so what's my next move? What's the next damn thing I need to do to get myself out this hole? You know what I'm saying? And once you get there, you figure it out, you have your epiphany, and you come on out and you get to it. You feel me?
Yep.
You know what I mean? But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break. I got my radio working again, so we're gonna go ahead and take a quick commercial break right quick and till this thing mess up again. But I want to just make sure I do my job the way I'm supposed to do it.
Yes,
you know what I mean? So we'll be back in a minute, man. It's your boy Moejoe on Dig This, Windy City Underground, your music, your station. We'll be back in a minute.
Where the streets talk, the beats bump, and the hustle never stops. From the block to the studio, we got Chicago's raw talent. Indie artists, underground legends, yeah, we got them all. No filter here, just 100% vibes. Peep our live sessions on Facebook, where we mixing, spinning, and vibing with the latest tracks. So hit that follow button like your life depended on it. We got exclusive music, artist interviews, and the hottest playlists. Windy City Underground Radio, where the streets speak, the beats bang, and the hustle is real. Follow us on Facebook at WindyCityUnderground.com. Windy City Underground, your music.
You're listening to WindyCityUnderground.com, the internet music station for the Illinois Media School campus in Chicago.
WindyCityUnderground.com, your music, your station.
From the hellified, I'ma get it verified when I run it up, so don't trip. Gotta grind, these niggas terrified. Peep what I'm selling, I hustle like a nigga got this. Blowing flowers like a dandelion spark when it's hammer time. Turned into a man more heart than a Valentine business. I'ma handle mine. You can keep the channel I'm on, like they saying P lit. Hey, peep from the hellified, I'ma get it verified when I run it up, so don't trip. Gotta grind, these niggas terrified. Peep what I'm selling, I hustle like a nigga got this. Blowing flowers like a dandelion spark when it's hammer time. Turned into a man more heart than a Valentine business. I'ma handle mine. You can keep the channel I'm on, not they saying P lit. Hey, I'ma win, we can bet it, I'ma do it. If I said it, then I did it. If I did it, then I meant it. I was copping off credit, but I made a commission. Turned it to a boss, I ain't asked for permission. Niggas throwing salt when you do it, they can't. Some niggas turn picky when you breaking that bank. All this package got me smelling like dank. Want more than 900K years before I turn 28. Cash that I left make me walk with a limp, and I'm sawing up the smoke that I roll. You can come and check my temp if my heart feel cold. You can feel a hot nose of this chrome. If you break code, ain't no right and that wrong. And I gotta hug the block, keep it close to my home. Headed to the top, I ain't going there alone, but I get it better flock, Ben Franklin's and more. But if you don't know me, you can call him HP. Came up 9 to 5, $30 KD, spitting crack. I've been feeling like a trapper lately. Never hated on a nigga, but they hated on me. Keep twisting up leaves, I ain't saving no trees. Graduated to a P, but he still graduated out the university. I feel a gap between the universe and me. Why these demons looking me? Hey, you gon' have have to learn that I only rock with certain guys, ones I was with since kids. Gotta ride me and get eternal. I'm hella fast, certified. Ain't no falling out with my clique. One thing about me is I get high as heaven skies, and I get the relish. I compliment to get my time empty. What I feel inside, losing if I cheat the grind. I be on my shit, so I win. Hey, you gon' have to learn that I only rock with certain guys, ones I was with since kids. Gotta ride me and get eternal. I'm hella fast, certified. Ain't no falling out with my clique. One thing about me is I get high as heaven skies, and I get the relish. I compliment to get my time empty. What I feel inside, losing if I cheat the grind. I be on my shit, so I win.
Problems we talk about the past like it still exists is what I'm used to. And it's more life though, more power is what I'm used to. And money rules the hood, loyalty more friendship. But love is a fear in the heart. Hey, but it did not. Okay, let's switch it up. This time it's our time to shine. And this one for the 2 and 9. So throw your set up in the sky. And we go for eyes, cause we got to grind. It's dangerous and I find we wanna make it out alive. So see, our mamas know we can't fall now. Hey, 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 hey. Welcome to my tour, the tour of a different life, the churches of the G. Yeah. But you don't know if your man, homie, the ops or not. But you looking every corner trying to duck the cops, man. Welcome to the hood life. But we pop bottles, smoke woods, and hit blocks for the fun time. We got talent and we try to live lavish, but we all live in madness. Not trying to help each other out, but somehow we got whereabouts to the next voice like the plug. But we in the drop. Now let's talk about the bigger picture. Grammy Awards, making figures, topic of discussion, taking toast to more life. Popping bottles on a Tuesday. Come through, we got plans for you. Just hold on. This God plan, no, in the ways. Watch my money hit the grave. Wait to Jenny, watch the scope. Shooting couple plays. Do my mic, no delays. Like take K in the race. Beat the race just like a case. Hey, let's go to Miami. Let's get to LA. Let's get to the beach. We can lay out on the bay. When we tired of the heat, pack your bags, hit the jet. Time to relocate. Security, we secure. We on the way. Came long way from Section 8. Only strong survive. We went from news to eating steak. Days I rolled up at 8 just to get my brain to concentrate. There's too much to illustrate. From the altar to the welcome to the afterlife. Where we have no worries. Keep close to the side. Welcome to the afterlife. Where we blow blue faces and we touch them once we hit the mic. Welcome to the afterlife. Now it's your story. It's like we did this before. It's like we've been here before. Welcome to the afterlife. It's stuck in your hands not to go off what they saying. New life ain't valid, but don't have no expiration to your plan, huh? Okay, let's switch it up this time. It's our time to shine. And this one for the 2 and 9. So throw your set up in the sky. And we go for eyes, cause we got to grind. It's dangerous and I find.
Wanna make you feel right. Tell me what is so wrong. Baby, it's been so long since I've had you here. Come on. Can I make you feel good? Can I make you feel good? You make me feel good, so good. You know it's your job. Girl, it ain't your fault. I'm in love with a dancer. Moves a perfect harmony. The way she doing the dance. You know it's your job. Girl, it ain't your fault. I'm in love with a dancer. Woo. The way she doing the dance. You know it's your job. Girl, it ain't your fault. I'm in love with a dancer. Put your body right here, right here. I'ma do you right here, right here. We're going all around. So I need to hear
it's so long. And the beat is going so strong. Can't tell what's wrong. You know it's your job, but girl, it ain't my fault. I'm in love with a dance. Moves a perfect harmony. The way she doing a dance. You know it's your job, girl, it ain't your fault. I'm in love with a dance. Woo. The way she doing a dance. You know it's your job, girl, it ain't your fault. I'm in love with a dance. So melodic, so melodic. I'm in love with a dance. So melodic, so melodic. Never would have dance. So melodic. Oh. You know it's your job, it ain't your fault. She doing a dance. Girl, it ain't your fault. I'm
You're listening to WindyCityUnderground.com, an internet music station for the Illinois Media School campus in Chicago.
WindyCityUnderground.com. Your music, your station.
What's good, Chicago? This is Lero De Niro, and you're locked into Windy City Underground Radio, where the streets talk, the beats bump, and the hustle never stops. From the block to the studio, we got Chicago's raw talent, indie artists, underground legends. Yeah, we got them all. No filter here, just 100% vibes. Peep our live sessions on Facebook, where we mixing, spinning, and vibing with the latest tracks. So hit that follow button like your life depended on it. We got exclusive music, artist interviews, and the hottest playlists. Windy City Underground Radio, where the streets speak, the beats bang, and the hustle is real. Follow us on Facebook at WindyCityUnderground.com. Windy City Underground. What's good, Chicago? It's Lero De Niro, and you're locked into Windy City Underground Radio, where the streets talk.
And we back. It's your boy Moejoe, man. Windy City Underground, your music, your station. And we here talking about man's mental health on Dig This. You feel me? So we left off talking about giving examples about, you know what I'm saying, situation where you felt a little overwhelmed with something, man. You know, you had to get it done, you know. Told y'all about, you know what I mean? You know, my April's always super busy. You know, all my whole family are inside the house. Birthdays, April, craziness, you know what I'm saying? But I can't say no. Or what's up? What's JB? What's up, my boy? You know, I can't wild out and say like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I gotta make it happen. So has there ever been a time, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not that type of situation, but any situation where
you're listening to WindyCityUnderground.com, an internet music station for the Illinois Media.
You have been overwhelmed and didn't know how you was gonna get it done. You just had to get it done. You know what I mean? Like, damn, what the fuck I'm gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever been in that position? Oh, shout out my boy Zay. We got Zay in here right now. Yeah, because you the new one. We didn't ask anybody else. Shout out Big Zay though. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see myself. The camera is on?
Yeah, you can't see.
It ain't no. I can't see what's on there.
Oh, he gotta switch the screen.
Oh, it's on this screen. Okay,
Yeah,
hold on. I got you. Somebody switched it up. Hold on now. Hold on. Let me get you together, man. He said I need to make sure I ain't looking silly, man. Hold on.
I'm looking on here.
You know what I'm saying? All right, you Gucci. Yeah.
All right.
Right. There you go.
No. Ask me the question. Ask me the question again.
So now the question is, man, can I come? Okay, I don't know what that means. I actually meant. Anyway, the question is, is there ever been a time when, you know what I'm saying, your mental health has been tested where you were overwhelmed and you had to figure out how you're gonna get it done, but in the midst of it, like you really just want to shut down? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably. No. After the first big one, I've been having it a lot. Like after that big one is like
what was the big one?
Remember when I like was that last month? Last month when I was just like when I was just like over
film or something?
No. Was that last month? No, it was last month. I forgot the situation, but I was already like up in my head, like fucked up. Ooh, I can't cut. I was already messed up. I was already fudged up, like mentally, and then it was like more and more stuff started adding on to it, and then I was finna quit school. I was finna, and then T passed away like within that same thing.
That was a lot.
It was like
a lot of different things.
It was like everything. The only thing I could do was cry. Like I ain't know how to express that type. I just cried. Talk to Lero.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. See that, but no, for real. We get to this point where we feel like, you know what I'm saying, guys can't cry, man. You feel me?
Cry.
Yeah, like, well, we know Zay gonna be like, you know what, I'm so tired. Take this slow over,
like Cuba Gooding.
Yeah. Knocking out all the cans and whatnot. No, but for real though, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay for us, you know what I'm saying, when you feel like you need to, because we be so strong and so tough all the time, man. Like, sometimes, we gotta let that stuff out, man. You know what I'm saying?
They say this all the time, man. They try to act like us.
Cole, what's good? What's good?
They got feelings, man. We got feelings just like them. We're better at controlling our feelings than most women.
Facts.
Are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not to say that women can't control their feelings, because there's women that do it a great job at. You know, not to say that some men ain't got control.
Right.
There's some men who ain't got no control.
Indeed.
But you know, for the majority, men have to do a better job at managing and you know, putting their feelings under wraps than women do. So don't feel no way about it, because we all got feelings.
Yeah, hey, look, it ain't nothing wrong with that, man. So after you had your, you know what I'm saying, your feelings or whatever, your emotions, you know what I'm saying, how'd you get back to it? You know what I'm saying? What got you back on your path?
I ain't gonna sound corny. I would say God.
I mean, I ain't corny, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'll say God. Like for real. Like God.
Sometimes you gotta reach out, man. You gotta reach out to a higher power, man. You know what I'm saying? Reach out to the creator and be like, man, look, I need some help today. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate the help you give me all day, every day, but today I'm asking you, like, I got to reach out to you. You feel me? So ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like I say, this is the type of stuff that man can't talk about, you know what I'm saying, without making it seem like that we soft or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, we be tough all day. You know what I'm saying? Ready to fight, and you know what I'm saying? Ready to turn up and show another woman how masculine we are, and show another man how more masculine we are than them. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we have to have these situations and these modes to where we can express. You feel me? And the only time we can really do it is when we sitting around these circles like this, man. You sitting around over the table amongst other brothers or whatever, and you know what I'm saying? One of the guys is gonna say something, and then one guy can be like, but you know what, you're right though, man. I had that same feeling. Now that's how it started. You feel me? So we with this, we was making it. We trying to make people more comfortable about expressing themselves and opening up to different things. You feel me? You know, we can talk some trash later. I talk about, you know what I'm saying, your breath stinking, you got big lips, and you know what I'm saying, whatever later on. Right now, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You're talking about in general, you know how we rag on each other, you know what I'm saying? We gonna go off on each other a little bit, but no personal. I'm just really talking about, you know what I'm saying, being able to have that space amongst ourselves, because we always gotta be so tough around ourselves, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So, but yeah, good example, man. So give me an example of mental health for you, bro. Every time I want to say your name, El Capo. Yeah, El Capo. Anytime I want to say, and that's what I was saying, Capitan. And I'm like, no, that ain't it. But yeah, so give us an example, man, when you had, you know what I'm saying, to check your mental health, or you know what I'm saying, when you had to You had a mental health experience, control them feelings, or when you couldn't.
Man, I gotta check my feeling before the end of the day.
Okay,
that'd be the only time I could release it and reset for the next day.
Okay. So I mean, what do you do when you do that? You know what I'm saying? Is it, you know, you roll up, you know what I'm saying? You have your little sip, you know what I'm saying? You go work out or whatever, you know, hoop a little bit. So what are some things you do to help you?
Man, I put the headphone in and I just cut on instrumental.
And go to it.
And let my thoughts just
and get to it. Okay. All right. That's a good way to do it, man. That's good stress relief right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Positive stress relief too. You know, you say what the hell you want on there, and then I ain't have to say it to my boss. You feel me? You know, but yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. I appreciate y'all stopping in and letting me know how y'all feel about that type of stuff, man. Another example, man, I had I was talking about oh my God, I hate when I forget when I should have wrote it down. I was talking about we was talking about relationships, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, you know, we don't know how to say what we really want to say in a relationship. So, you know, I was told once before, you know what I'm saying, say what you feel when you feel it. That way it ain't sitting there festering in your body and
what the old
in your mind.
Speak on it.
Speak on it. Say what you feel. Say what you feel now, so you ain't got to worry about, you know what I'm saying, blowing up about it later.
Yeah.
So what happened? You know, say your old lady say that right now, right? All right, hey, you know what? Tell me let me hold back. You know what I'm saying? Say what you want to say. All right, we go by. Now you feeling some kind of way. You open your mouth and say it right now. Well, why you gotta say it like that? And this now it's a whole problem. But you asked me to tell you right when I was feeling it. Now it's a problem because you upset now. So now this is why we wait. We wait. You know what I'm saying? And you know, now things calm down. Now bring it back up.
Try to calm yourself. If it's in the heat of the moment and you know you at that.
So how we do that? How we work around that? You feel me?
Take a breath.
Red, what's good? Lex, what's good?
Hey, look, what you're doing right now is really ticking me off.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to go back and forth with you. So could you please, you know, you gotta really know how to cool yourself down.
Yeah.
You gotta know how to finesse the situation.
Or that.
So what about when you do that? You do all them things they ones ask you to do. You know what I'm saying? You didn't calm yourself down because that's you and you like, man, you know what? I ain't finna let the white take me there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then they get mad because you ain't mad. Mad because you ain't mad. How you ain't mad? You act like I ain't just say nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's what we own. And it's like,
but you know, that be a thing. You know, most people, I feel like I'm saying this about the women, but you know, I'm not trying to pick on the women. But most of the time, we are dealing with women when this situation occurs. I just forgot what I was about to say. What you were saying again?
I just was talking about how, you know, when like we done tried to go through all them steps, you know what I'm saying? And now it's like, you know, you mad because I'm not mad with you.
Right. Because, you know, they be trying to press the buttons.
Yeah.
They be trying to press the buttons. They try to get a reaction out of it. They try to make the situation flip. So now, whatever is going on, they done hit that button, and now you are the one that's irate,
right,
crazy, and things like that. To them, that's funny. It's cute. Oh, look at him. Look at man, he this guy. I just hit it. You know, and that's what they be doing.
No, for real.
Yo,
for real though. No. It happens like that sometimes, man. And that's not to say that we gonna be doing stuff too, but you know, we want to highlight the stuff that y'all be doing that we don't get a chance to say because y'all be snapping. And we can't say it because y'all snapping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hold on, man, you said that, blah, blah, blah. And she had nothing I said. No, I'm just waiting. You know what I'm saying? So now we got a chance to say it right here on Dig This. Right. Windy City Underground, your music, your station with Moejoe. You feel me? Say it right here. Say it right here. Say what you want to say. You know, but yeah, man, it's a process, man. And you know, I think some of us like the process. I ain't gonna lie, because we don't want to live without them. You know what I mean? It's because
it depends. So it depends.
I think some of us like that process. You know, some of us be a little toxic, right?
You know, here's an example. Let's say y'all just kicking the bobos. Y'all just talking. Y'all just talking spit, right? Y'all spit talking, right?
Yeah.
There's no what's the word I'm looking for? Actual situation that's causing this big talk, if you will, right? Y'all just going back and forth. But to the outside looking in, if somebody else was to listen to y'all conversation, it sounds like y'all arguing. Now that's when it's cool.
Right.
Y'all just
just jabbing at each other. Yeah, just talking.
Jabs and having fun and being playful with it. But then it's that time when they get a little too far and somebody jump in their feelings.
Yes.
You know, and the other person still just playing, but that person like,
Right.
You said something that was a little.
I ain't like what the hell you just said.
That was based off truth.
You're right.
You know,
you was really trying to say something with that one, huh?
Right.
You was really trying to say something.
I think them be a lot of the situations when you know situations happen. It probably started off as playful, joking around, and somebody took it too far. You know, remember when we was growing up, you got that one cousin you probably play fight with, and he always taking it too far.
Yeah. No, hey, look, my big brother pushed my cousin and busted back his ear, had stitches all the back of his ear. Yeah, for playing. Yeah, me and he was play fighting, and my big brother came and pushed him, and he flew all the way back, hit the back of his head on the wall, the corner of the wall. Has some stitches right behind the ear. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. A lot of them situations when they come to, you know, the back and forth with the male or female, it be started off.
Thank you, Lex. Appreciate you.
It started off as playful banter at first.
Yeah.
I just wanted to point that out.
What were you saying? Say you was gonna say something.
Like when he said with the cousin, it started off playful and then it gets serious. That's like y'all play fighting, and then now your cousin crying chasing you with a knife. Around the house.
Yeah. Nah, for real.
Like we were just playing a minute ago.
We were just playing, and now you
want to kill.
Now you want to kill.
Hey, but that's where it starts, though, right? That's where it starts, right? Like we got to be tough as kids. We grew up kids, and we playing with our cousins, our big brothers or whatever, and uncles or whatever, and they toughening us up right then and there. You feel me? Yep. So it's like now we gotta grow up and be tough all the whole time. Because my uncle taught me how to be tough. My brother taught me, my granddaddy, my daddy, whoever it was. My mama might have taught me how to be tough. I can't got time to be. You feel no kind of way. I can't be emotional. I gotta be tough.
And that's a lot of the reason why, as men, we are approached the way we are approached. They want us. They still got that vision or that what's the word that mentality about us or that stereotype about us that we gotta be this, we gotta
especially
be
black men,
especially black men, yes,
especially black men.
But it's something that I feel like now with today's time and with everything that's going on, it's kind of turning around. You got more men that's speaking out. You got brothers like Charlemagne.
Yeah.
He's the biggest one right now as far as mental health.
I will give him that. Yeah, he definitely highlighting that a lot.
Advocate for that.
Yeah.
He does a great job at it, But with like I said, with today's time, I feel like things is turning around. But I feel like it's a gift and a curse.
Yeah.
Because now we as men are being looked at as more soft, and you got more masculine females being produced over anything.
And then you got the I don't like to use masculine and feminine when it comes to talking about women, but I'm gonna use the quote unquote signs, quote unquote masculine and feminine women. You got the masculine women, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? They tend to have so much trauma to where they will say things and do things to try to demasculate the man that they with because they not as strong and hard as they are. You know what I'm saying? Something like every man not gonna be as hard as you, the man you once dealt with. You know what I'm saying? Or that you want, or you exactly, or the one you once dealt with who was still so hard, who hardened you. You know what I'm saying? He may have hardened you, but the person you're dealing with now, he don't want to be hard. He ain't looking to be hard with you. He's trying to be soft with you. He, you know what I'm saying? And when it's time to be hard with you, he gonna do it the right way. You feel me? He gonna do it in the position and in the setting that needs to be done hard. Whether it's in the bedroom, whether it's in the midst of arguments and trying to de-escalate the argument, or you know what I'm saying, whether it's in the car he want to drive. You know what I'm saying? You sit in the passenger seat, roll up. You feel me? So in the end of the day, I think if we communicating better,
yes, sir.
and take more of an effort to communicate what it is we want to do, you know what I'm saying, with the person we dealing with and the people we dealing with. It ain't always got to be your person. It can always be just somebody you dealing with at work. You know what I'm saying? Somebody dealing with at school. You know what I'm saying? We can communicate better. It's gonna be better for the whole world. Hey, we ain't gotta be having conversations about mental health, women's mental health. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be just mental health, period.
Yeah.
How good is it going? Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? It's going very well. You know what I'm saying? But everybody, every person, every individual has their perspective on life and how things go. You know what I'm saying? So it makes it kind of harder to get on that same page for everybody. You know what I mean? So best we can do is just try it on our own and spread that message, spread that energy around. You know what I mean?
Man,
so
we just gotta focus on our human mental health.
No, for real, straight up.
A human being,
definitely.
Get your mental health together. I can't say that enough, man.
Yeah, definitely do. We got about 10 more minutes before I want to shut it down because I don't want to.
I want to shout something out, man. So yesterday, Wednesday.
Okay.
On Wednesday, we had a guest on one of our shows, Skytown in the building.
Oh yeah. Shout out
Joe Torre.
Yeah, Joe Torre was in the building. Shout out to Joe Torre,
the infamous comedian. I just want to bring this up, man. He has a comedy show that's going to be going on this Saturday. If y'all looking at the screen, the information is on ticking across the bottom of the screen. It's the Tickle Me Funny spring comedy show. It's this Saturday. 2 shows, a 7:00 show and a 9:30 show. Tickets are on sale now at ticketfalcon.com. Keyword Joe Torre. The location is going to be at 2551 Glenwood Lansing Road, and that's in Linwood. Again, y'all, if y'all want to come out to this show, it's the Tickle Me Funny Spring Comedy Show. Joe Torre. Tickets are available. Ticketfalcon.com. Keyword Joe Torre. It's going to be at 2551 Glenwood Lansing Road in Linwood. I will be there at the 9:30 show.
Roger that. No doubt. Shout out Joe Torre, man, for coming and touching down with Windy City Underground, man.
Yes,
we didn't had a lot of we had some good big names come through over the years, man, and people who developed to be some major people, and I appreciate them for giving Windy City Underground an opportunity. Even the people who came through on Dig This, you know what I'm saying? I see great things with them. I see great things with everybody sitting here right now. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate all of y'all sliding, man. Again, shout out to Toriana and Skytown. Toriana. I always say Toriana. I always say that because of Tories, Vicky Torre, and now I gotta say Toy. So it's like I gotta take the R out. But anyway, shout out Vicky Torre too. Noah and the rest of the guys. But
that's your whole class.
Pretty much, yeah. Rex, Josh, London, Nikki. You know what I'm saying? Shout out all of them.
What's that called?
July B Days.
Shout out to July B Days.
Shout out July B Days, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, who we just talking about?
We talking about Joe Torre.
Joe Torre, yeah. Shout out Joe Torre. Oh, we was talking about the fact that Windy City Underground has had some decent names come through here, man. Some top names come through here. Some legends in the industry, whether it's comedy or music
related.
Yeah, so
we have politicians here.
Yeah. Poets and whatnot.
Comedians, you name it.
Yeah, and I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, Windy City Underground giving my platform a place, you know what I'm saying, to help, to piggyback off some of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, I appreciate it. But yeah, man.
You got some closing words for the day, or
I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do, man, because I had a couple decent good words of the day. I ain't gonna lie. I got about 7 minutes, so y'all got something y'all want to say, man. Give me a minute. Let me look at these and see what
y'all want to tell the folks. Say El Kappa,
man.
Anything y'all got coming up? Songs y'all releasing? Projects y'all working on?
Man. Nah, I just need all these females to pop out for this 20 versus 1.
Oh, I forgot about that. So yeah, we El Kappa is looking for any young lady that wants to, kind of showcase what they doing, put their social media or just promote themselves. Because we are doing content. We're gonna do a 20 versus El Kappa. For those that follow El Kappa that's listening, go ahead and share this video on your timeline, El Kappa. But we are looking for females to come and be a part of this 20 verses, man. It's gonna be real fun. We're gonna put it together.
Roger that. So I'm gonna go with this one, man, because I think it resonates with a lot of people right now. Because we always behind the ball and rushing to do things, man. And, be trying hard to get it together and get it right. Saturday, what's good? So the good word today before we get out of here, man, is a quote from J. Cole, man. He says, they say time is money, but not really. It says time is money, but really is not. If we ever go broke, all we got is time. You a broke dude, all you got is time. So don't worry about the money. Don't worry about what's coming. You know what I'm saying? Just try not to have so much time to where you are broke. Because you can have all the time in the world. What they say? What's the other thing they say? What? A woman with a man with a whole bunch of time on his hands probably ain't doing nothing for you. Can't take care of you, can't do nothing. But the dude is out there getting it, out there hustling. You never see him too often. You know what I'm saying? You missing him all the time. That's the dude hold things down. That's the dude getting to it. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't got the time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But he trying to get out there and get the money. He trying to get. You know what I'm saying? So to me, yeah, time. You've got the time, you get the money. But if you ain't doing nothing with your time, all you got is time, right? You know what I'm saying? That's all you got. Is you got time to sit around and waste, to sit on your behind and do nothing.
Thing you can leverage to get some money.
You feel me? So yeah, I just want to throw that out there, man. Take care of your time. Take care of the space you got, man. You know what I'm saying? You got an hour today to go be productive, to go be creative. You know what I'm saying? Go take that hour and do that. Put your phone down for a minute. Turn me off. You know what I'm saying? Turn your TikToks and your Facebooks and your Instagrams and your YouTubes. Nah, for real. You know what I'm saying? Get to it. Come back in an hour. You know what I mean? Yes, come back in an hour. You know what I'm saying? And come back and see what I was talking about. You know what I mean? But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself. But yeah, man, mental health, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we did today. Man's mental health. I think it was a good conversation.
If you feel like you want to go seek some therapy or go talk to somebody, yeah, go do that.
And you don't always have to go find a therapist and pay somebody. It might be the dude down the street that understand what you're saying. Go chop it up with him. Yo, barber. That used to be that was counseling right there. You go to the barber shop, right? Right. You know what I'm saying? The barbershop, you go in there and talk about all your problems. You tell them everything. Yeah, my old lady cheating on me.
Men in there that's about to give you all of the advice in the world.
And they gonna talk a little mess and they gonna explain to you how they went through the same thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then you take that back and you apply it. You know what I mean?
It's cool. I feel like I had to say this when you said that.
Yeah. We still got time. We got about 4 minutes.
When as men we open up to each other, it's cool to get a little jab, for them to,
yeah,
joke around with you.
Boy, you tweaking.
That's the love in it. You know,
exactly.
If they don't do that, they really probably don't care about.
You know what I'm saying?
But I just want to put that out
there. Yeah, definitely. Because we rag on each other, you know what I'm saying? And we might get that in the midst of getting that counseling, you know what I'm saying? You might like, man, it's just found out. You know what I'm saying? Shorty say she don't like when we getting it in. She say I gotta do a little more. She want me to. Man, why you ain't doing more with your people? You know what I'm saying? Why you ain't if you don't get down there, put your face there, me. What you doing? You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
Right. You know what I'm saying? You don't like women? What's wrong with you? Right. And you be like, no, man, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I just, and then you go into the counseling part of it. You feel me? So, that's how that go, man. What else we had? Like I say, what was that? Steve McMichael, man.
Steve McMichael.
Yeah, rest in peace to him and peace and blessings to his family. Like I say, that was the 80s Brian Urlacher right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Out there crushing folks. What else we got going up? Be looking out for the photo shoot. We finna get that together.
Yes
we finna get that photo shoot together. Same
photo shoot.
Same deal. Free photo shoot. First photo is free.
Yep.
Edited, whatever you want it to be. It don't matter what it is. We do it all. Whether you want news, you want boudoir, you want family photos, you want a headshot. You just want to do some crazy photos. You know what I'm saying? Let me go do one of them photos with the guy and the girl, and he holding her, him, she holding him from behind or whatever. Funny stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So
touch that Galifianakis type photo.
Yes, exactly.
If y'all know who that guy is,
look him up. Yeah, look him up. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? We getting that back cracking. Shout out to I want to shout out Urban Grind TV, man, for giving me an opportunity to go work with them too. Doing the behind the scenes and the assistant directing and whatnot. I definitely appreciate them for that. I'm learning a lot with them. I told them, like, man, I come here and I just like when I'm over there, I'm gonna shout out Windy City. When I'm over here, I'm gonna shout out them. You know what I'm saying? Because they definitely put me in position. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Outside of that, man, hey, it's been one. It's been a great one. You know what I'm saying? It's been a great one. I appreciate y'all sliding. Mr. Zay, Big Zay. You know what I'm saying? El Capitan. Big Lero, man. I appreciate y'all.
Can I give out some shout outs?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Shout out to me.
This dude, man.
The head is about in the room right now.
I'm finna drop an EP.
Okay.
So, I don't know the date yet, but it's gonna be dropped.
You gonna get that production on there?
I got.
You know what I'm saying? You already know we gotta come into that video for you, man. You know what I mean?
Nice to meet you. I'm him. Drop, so make sure y'all stay tuned.
No doubt. Look out for Big Zay, man. Y'all make sure you go follow him. Give me your Instagram and everything where they can find you at, man.
Ain't effing with Zaydo. It's AINTFWXAYDO. That's who really messing with me.
Roger that.
Okay.
All right, man. L Cap, man. Go ahead and let them know where they can find you at, man. Before we get up out of here.
It's L Cap on all platforms.
Okay, no doubt. You
tell them what you do, man.
Yeah, let them know what you do, man.
Man, I'm an actor and manager. I do it all.
And you're a rapper.
And he be rapping. I was just saying, I know you do music too, man. You and this man be humble for me, man. Y'all be too humble.
I do a lot. I got my foot in everything.
I want to say this before we go. I know we have to mark, but if y'all don't know, man, El Kappa is probably one of the fastest men in this room right now. He was at that game, bro.
He was moving, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. You would not assume that he can move that fast. But this dude was gone.
He got a big belly on him, but
man, I don't want to see you lose no weight, dog. This dude gonna be going on the court. I ain't chasing you around no doggone court. Let this dude get smaller, so you gonna chase this dude?
Bro,
what?
I had to keep a hand on him. I was guarding him. I had to keep, you know, you got a head check a person so they don't get away from you. Yeah. I had to head check him the whole game.
Man, that dude was gone, boy. I saw he was standing right there. Next thing you know, he in the corner. Hold up, boy, hold up. I'm looking this way. I'm tired. You gotta stop moving.
That man fast.
I'm winded, B.
He is not slow.
Not at all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Lero too, man. Let them know where you can find you too, right quick, man.
Y'all already know,
we get about it.
Boy, Lero De Niro. You can find me on IG. Lero De Niro. I have another page. Lero did that. That's LARRODIDTHAT. That's on IG as well. Young Heavy Lero on Facebook, man. Y'all know where to find me every day, man. I'm here at Windy City Underground. Your music, your station.
Can you dig it?
And this baby.
You feel me? Y'all already know where you can find your boy. You know what I'm saying? Guerrilla Media Group.
Yes, sir.
Underscores in between words. Guerrilla _media _group. You feel me? GMG. Holla at your boy. You know what I'm saying? That's on YouTube. Find me on TikTok too. You know I'll be live on TikTok every time. Guerrilla Souls or Moejoe JoJo 4. That's what's the most people search up. You know what I'm saying? But that's getting ready to change to Guerrilla Media Group 2. And you know I still got them sneakers, man. Shout out Guerrilla Souls. You know that's your boy. Sneaker plug. We gonna get it together. Guerrilla Souls, man. I'm finna switch pages. That's finna come back too. I'm just transitioning to the media thing. So be looking out for that. I appreciate everybody that slid, man. It's Windy City Underground, man. Your music, your station is Dig This with your boy Moejoe, your boy Zay, your boy El Capitone, and your boy Lero De Niro. Let's get it, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Peace and blessings.